I've spent 9 years behind these walls, in this cell, for a crime I didn't commit. It tore my family apart.
I'm gonna need you. Your grandson is gonna need you too.
Cost me my friends.
I can't do this without you, Jamal. You're my only friend here.
Becoming a lawyer helped set me free.
Mr. Wallace deserves an opportunity to present his defense before a new jury.
Now I'll free others wrongly accused.
Don't forget, I won't.
You showed the world they were wrong and you were right. You can't back down now.
I won't.
I'm getting you out of here too. I'm your lawyer now. And now the real fight.
Yeah,
begins.
yeah, man. That's the trailer for For Life Season 2. Season 2 premieres tonight at 10 p.m. on ABC. And we had this story is loosely based on the true story of Isaac Wright Jr. Remember, we had him on the show, Heather B. He was in prison for a crime that he did not commit. While incarcerated, he became an attorney and helped overturn the wrongful convictions of 20 of his fellow inmates before finally proving his own innocence. And he came on our show and told us about his story in Season 1. What an amazing accomplishment. What an amazing individual. What an inspiring story. One of his friends in prison was Jamal Bishop, who actually helped out with preparing the cases. And that character is being played by a good friend of mine. DB, run down the litany of accomplishments this man has had.
Well, I believe you mentioned that he played Cockroach in Luke Cage, which was a big series on Netflix and a big part of the MCU. And plus, I love that name. That's a great nickname to have, Cockroach. But we also have to mention that he did voice a character in one of my favorite video game series, Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. He voiced the character of Victor Vance. He did a lot of TV, NYPD Blue, Law and Order, now and again, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He, I believe from what I read, if this is correct, he almost got the role of Antoine Fisher, but instead he ended up starring alongside Denzel Washington in The Manchurian Candidate and Two Guns. And so that's not a bad come up to have after not getting a role. So we have to welcome him. He plays Jamal Bishop in For Life. Like you said, Season 2 premieres tonight on ABC. Dorian Missick.
There you go, Dorian.
Woo-woo! What's up, Sway?
See, how you been, man?
Yo,
Come
man,
on.
I'm maintaining. You know, keep staying safe out in these streets.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. Dorian's family, HB. This is, you know, we've been connected for a long time, and every time I see him, I'm like, yo, that's the dude. He be DJing too, HB. You know, he's nice on the ones and twos, and you know, and man, I think y'all got something in common. He was born in East Orange, New Jersey.
Yeah, I know Heather B.
You know,
I know that she was from there. Yeah, you know, I met you at the station before, but yeah.
Well, how was her energy
Jersey.
when you met her? Well, it was Jersey. Her energy was Jersey when you met her.
You know what?
Oh, she epitomizes Jersey. You kidding me?
You know what it was, Dorian? Sway just be sad. Like the other day, Saturday, Redman was over here hanging out, chilling. That was more Jersey. My brother was here, Jersey. Sway just, you know, it's a Jersey thing. You either understand or you don't.
Or you don't. Listen, I'm gonna take it back to when she was on The Real World. You didn't even have to tell me she's from Jersey. The moment she started talking, like she's from Jersey. I don't care what y'all say. She might not know it, but she's from Jersey.
Oh, I thought it was because of the fight scene. I thought that's how you knew she was from Jersey. Like the fight.
You know what? I can't do it.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of Jersey at her house. Hey, Dorian, I got quiet as a church mouse. It was a lot of big dudes, man. I was just like, let me go on there. I felt like Kevin Hart sitting around her brothers. Hey, man, I'm so proud of you. You just consistently do excellent work. I love your selection on the characters you decide to play, the jobs that you decide to play.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, it's great. And this one right here is something special, man. What was it about this project that gravitated to you?
Isaac Wright, simple and plain. You know, it just hit me at the right time. You know, I read the script at the right moment in life when I wanted to get to a point where I wanted to do some stuff that could make an impact on the culture, not just be just something cool to do. I saw how much impact like something like Luke Cage had on the culture. And I was like, look, I've never been a part of something like that. So when this script came around, I was like, I got to jump on board. True story, and some impactful actors and people involved. I had to do it.
Do you have any friends or family members in your life that this story resonates with you because they went through the same thing? You know, we have a lot of folks that have been convicted of crimes they didn't commit in our lives.
I don't have friends who are convicted of crimes that they didn't commit. I got some friends who are convicted of crimes that they did commit. But
okay.
I think also, though, a couple of friends who were locked up behind marijuana charges, and I think it's kind of ridiculous to watch, you know, places all of a sudden, you know, I can walk into a store and buy marijuana, and yet I got friends who still locked up behind some penny ante charges. So in that way, it totally resonates with me because the system is fixed, man. You know, it's fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So but it's important for me to kind of represent those people, our people, my people, on screen in an honest way. That's always been my mission, though, from day one as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Always been about that. Like, you know, when I was being the only black guy in a film with a bunch of white folks, or the only black dude on a television show with a bunch of white folks, I wanted to make sure that I portrayed like a very honest and real portrayal of the one brother in the room. You know, not just the guy who they were comfortable with. And that's kind of been my niche, you know.
And then the other thing is, if you get up on that TV screen and you portraying us or somebody from our community and it comes off corny, they going to throw produce at your head when you come back to town. So you got to make sure.
Hey, man, you're gonna get a little bit of that anyway.
That comes with the territory.
Yeah, man, you got to have thick skin, man. Come on. I know you know.
You damn well know I know, Dorian. Like, shit, I've been through. Yeah, I've been through
it. Worried about that, man. You gotta be true to yourself. Yeah, I can't be worried about all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This story of Isaac Wright Jr. is so incredible. He was wrongfully convicted of 20. He was wrong. You know, he helped wrongfully convicted inmates. Over 20 of his fellow inmates come out of prison. Did you get a chance to talk to him at all about playing the role of a Jamal Bishop?
No, actually, because I mean, I spoke to him about it, yeah, definitely, but not specifically about Jamal, because Jamal is like a amalgamation of a couple of his friends, people that he met and encountered when he was away. So it wasn't like it was one guy to base it on, which gave me some freedom to kind of create a person. But yeah, I spent a lot of time talking to him and just listening to him. Really, that's really more what it is. I listen to Isaac because he has a lot of great things to say. And just a lot of insight, man. And his life story is incredible.
Okay, man, Dorian Missick is here, and man, we want everybody to check out season 2 of For Life on ABC at 10 p.m. Hey, Dorian, who's the best rapper to ever come out of Jersey?
Oh man, can I tie? It's a two-way tie between Redman and Tretch.
Ooh. Wow. You know, wow.
I can't even be mad at that.
You can't be mad at that?
No, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, because it's such a close, like, you can't, no. The silence is like, wow, you can't be mad at, like, because they had two totally different styles. They both had a crazy impact. So, yeah, you can't be mad at it.
That's that. You just kind of you made us think. That's what that was.
The Redman is like he's like the Richard Pryor of hip hop, man. His comedy is so on point with them punchlines. I love Redman, but Tretch, you know, he's another one. When he was on TV, his video came on the screen, and my mother was like, he looked like one of them tack head kids that be hanging down on Avon Avenue. Like she knew straight up. I was like, how you figure it out? She said it from across the room. So he carried Jersey heavy.
He carried Jersey. So he said that, man. Yeah. So, man, you know, I was just seeing Lakim Shabazz. Was he from Jersey, HB?
They all, Lakim Shabazz,
Lati,
Apache,
Chiraji,
Queen Latifah. Yes, Apache, rest in peace, Queen Latifah. Yeah. So that a big chunk of that flavor unit movement was Jersey. Like that whole that vibe was Jersey. And then, of course, with the Fugees, they rep
Lauryn
Jersey
Hill.
as well. Lauren,
Yeah.
Prize, they rep Jersey as well. So it's a lot. Rod Digger, it's a lot.
Yeah, Chill Rob G, is he from Jersey too?
Jersey City, my hometown, born and raised.
Chill Rob G from Jersey?
You got listen. Chill Rob G, come on. Listen.
Yo, we might have to put Jersey up against Brooklyn.
Nah, let's not push it. We
doing too much.
We
doing too much.
Brooklyn. Yeah, you doing this too much.
Okay.
I'm about to say, yeah. Let's see. Let's do it.
Yeah. Dorian getting.
I'll put Tretch against anybody, man. I'll put him up against anybody. Redman too. I'll put him up against anybody.
Hey, Dorian, I'm gonna go ahead. Well,
Well, see, Dorian make a good point though. You heard Biggie, King of Brooklyn. Biggie said, listening to rocking Redman and Naughty. Oh, with my kitty cat. Yep. Everybody, it didn't matter where you were from. True. In terms of Jersey, everybody messed with Red and Tretch. Bottom line.
Okay.
They had that universal love.
They had the universal
even on the West
love.
Coast. Yeah.
I like no, absolutely, man. We used to, both of them. Redman was probably at one point bigger on the West Coast than he was on the East Coast because
I could believe that.
Yeah, because we had him in the Bay and we had him in L.A. Well, that too. Man, Dorian Missick is here with us. DB, you want to jump in?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I have a quick question about because Dorian, I know you and your wife were also in Luke Cage together, and I have friends who work on movie sets and behind the scenes in different departments, and being now that there's so many COVID restrictions and safety protocols in place to keep the staff and the actors and everybody safe on set, there are some people who still kind of don't want to adhere to every single rule and regulation that is being put forth. Moving forward, until it's completely safe, where people, hopefully don't have to wear the mask and that sort of thing and take the test. If there was an actor or somebody that was on the crew who was just like, I'm not gonna follow these rules, or even an actor like somebody you're in a scene with that didn't want to wear a mask or something on set, what kind of way would you get around like working with that person? Like, would that hold up shooting, or would the production have to be stopped? Like, what would be the next step if somebody didn't want to adhere to those regulations?
Yeah, no, they have there's like a new job that's been invented as a result of this. We have COVID monitors on set who if you don't want to be the person, I'm more of a confrontational guy myself. Like, I like to just get it out in the open so you know who it came from. But you can snitch, and snitching is real heavy when they said, people are saying, because it's, we're dealing with a pandemic. So, if someone decides that they don't want to follow the regulations, I mean, we had to fill out contracts to say that we would stick to the regulations, and so if someone decides not to do it, you have the option to go into the COVID monitor and say, listen, this person's not doing it, and they can be spoken to and more often than not removed. But I'm Mother Nature, just nipping it in the bud, man. I ain't got no problems with it. If you need to know who it came from, I'm clear. It came from me.
That's cool, man.
Jersey.
Is that Jersey?
Yeah.
Jersey, stand up. Jersey, stand up.
I like to be clear,
Yeah, man.
So
that is some
Jersey. Nobody. Yeah, I said it. This is me. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That ain't even snitching. Like in with the connotation that it has to it. That's just being smart. Self-preservation. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing is, even if you don't do it in your own life, like, there's so many people who have the different opinions about, how they're choosing to contain themselves or protect themselves. But it's just like, listen, man, this is what it requires. This is what the job is asking you to do. You work at Kentucky Fried Chicken, they tell you put a hairnet on. You work, someplace. It's just that. This is the new hairnet. This is what you got to do, man. Stick to the rules.
Stick to the rules, baby. Hey, man, Dorian Missick is here. Make sure you tune in to For Life Season 2. Hey, Dorian. Yeah. Before you go, man, I wanted to see if I could get a 30-minute mix from DJ Tailwind Turner.
Yeah, that's not a problem. You mean like right this very minute? You want me to go downstairs and get on my turntable?
Absolutely. Nah, I'm just joking. Nah, man. We'll make it happen. Me, you, and we'll connect with Kelly, and we can feature Tailwind Turner on the mix. Let's do it, man. I'm so excited.
That would be an honor and a pleasure. Definitely.
Oh,
please.
All right. Well, Tug the Queen, I said, what's up? Grand Risings.
Yes.
I'm glad she's doing
We
well.
love her. Yep.
And we love you
Her
as
show
well,
premiered
man.
on Monday.
Say that again?
Since I'm done.
Her
Her show
show.
premiered on Monday. I had to plug it in there, too.
Okay,
her show, All Rise. She's on All Rise on CBS. She's the judge. Her show premiered on Monday, minus tonight. It's a good week to be a Missick.
There you go, baby. I love it, man. Keep winning, baby. Keep winning, D. All right? Give it up for Dorian Missick, ladies and gentlemen.